Okay, so let's move on to the next method, that is the factorization method. Now, in factorization method, what happens? Basically, we are going to multiply first and last term, and based on that, we are going to split the middle term by adding or subtracting, and then take common and then solve further, right? So let's take one question and try to solve with the question and see how exactly it is working. So let me assume that I am taking one question, that is 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. Right? Now, you can tell me that this is a quadratic equation or not. Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Why it is quadratic equation? Because it belongs to this format. Right? It satisfies this format. Or also, you can tell that the degree of the equation is 2. Hence, the given equation is the quadratic equation. Now, what are we going to do? Any quadratic equation, when we have to solve by factorization, you will be taking first and last term and multiply. So 2 3 is 6x square, correct? Now we have to find out the factor of 6, which can be either add or subtract. You should be getting 5. Understand this? First and last I have multiplied, I got 6x square. Find the factor of 6x square, basically find the factor of 6, which can by adding or subtracting you should be getting 5. So see, now it can be something like this. So what are the factor of 6? 1, 2, 3. Right? 2 3 is 6 and 6 itself. 1 6 is 6, which means I want to get 5 over here. So can I write 2 plus 3? 5 and 2 3 is 6. So let me just write this, it will be more clear. 2x square minus sign is there. What I want? 2 plus 3. Correct? And x I'll keep it as it is. Now see, x if I multiply with this once and again this once, so what will happen? 2x will come. So 2x will give you x square, and 2 plus 3 is 5 and 2 3 is 6. So finally you are getting 2 3 is 6 x square and 2 plus 5 x also. So this is how we are going to do. Multiply last term, find the factor of that term, and that factor you have to arrange in such a way that either you add or subtract, you should be getting the middle term. Plus 3 equal to 0. And I would suggest you put the bracket here. I've seen the few students, they just directly write this. In that condition, you will have a confusion of sign. Once you put the bracket, everything will be clear. Now let's put this. 2x square minus 2 into x. 2x minus into plus minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. Correct? Now let's start taking common in these two terms. Like that. What are the common terms we have here? 2x. What is remaining? X minus 1 minus what is common here? 3. X minus into plus minus 1 equal to 0. So see, if you can see this, these two terms are same. This is our goal. After solving this, you are supposed to get these two terms as a similar. Similarly, now again I can take this two term common. That is x minus 1. What is remaining here? 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now can we solve this? Once this equal to 0, that is x minus 1 equal to 0, which means x equal to 1. Similarly, next time 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So 2x equal to 3, 3 will go that side, and x equal to 3 by 2. So you can see that x equal to 1 comma 3 by 2. So there are total 2 values, right? So this is how we will solve the splitting the middle term. We will do few more questions so that it will be, you will get used to it, and then always when you solve the quadratic equation, you will get the 2 answer or 2 roots. So these are the roots. Okay, so pause the video to note it down. We will see the another question. Okay, so let's solve the another question in splitting the middle term. I have taken the two different type of question. I will try to give you each type of question at least one, so that you can easily solve the exercise as well as any problem if they ask. Remember, word problem I will be doing in the last. Together, all the exercise together, almost all the word problem I'll try to cover. So let's try to solve this particular thing. Again, same thing. This is the quadratic equation. Yes, because degree is 2. So we are going to first and last, we are going to multiply. So 6 2s are, you are getting 12x square. Right? Now this 12 basically you have to find a factor. You should get 1. If nothing is there, we will consider 1. So what are the different factors of 12 we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Correct? 1 6 are 12. Right? 2 6 are sorry, and then 12 also. Okay, sorry. This is 1 into 12 will be 12. 2 6 are and 3 4s. Right? So these are the combination we have. Now from this you have to find out which one, if you make it, you will get a 1. So can I do one thing? 4 minus 3, 1, right? And 4 3s are 12, which means this 12x square can be written as 4x minus 3x. 4x minus 3x is 1 and 4 3s are 12, x into x square. Right? So let me just write over here. That is 6x square minus, I want 4 minus 3 x minus 2 equal to 0. Which means finally how much I am getting? 6x square, 4x minus into minus plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Right? That's the reason I told you, you write in the bracket, because once you solve this, plus minus will be confusing. If at all you are very much confident, then you can do directly to this step. I have no problem. But even if you have a 1% of doubt, please make sure that you write this step. This step will make you where to put minus and where to put plus very clear. Let's take common in 2 terms. What is common here? I can take common 2, then I can take x. What is remaining? 3x minus 2. What is common here? Nothing is common, so I'll take 1. So 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Again, these 2 terms are same. This is our goal. So let's take this common. And what is remaining here? 2x plus 1 equal to 0, which means 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So x equal to 2 by 3, first root. Similarly, 2x minus plus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 1 by 2. It is a second root. Right? Make a note of it. Then we'll move on to the next question. Right? So, yeah. Let's solve this question. This question, root is consisting. Don't worry about the root. I know few students, when they see the roots, they will start getting the headache. But it's okay. Let's do our normal procedure, whatever we have. 3 2s are 6. We are getting 6x square. We need this part. That is 2 root 6. We need 2 root 6. So how do we write this particular thing? Now, you should be knowing that any 2 root number, for example, if I have root x into root x, if I multiply, I will get x. Similarly, can I write this part as root 6x into root 6x? Can I write this? Root 6 into root 6 will give you 6. And x into x will give you x square. Right? Try to understand slowly. I'll tell you once again. This 6x square I am writing in this format. Root into root will become 6. X into x will become x square. If I add this 2, assume that if I am adding this 2, root 6x plus root 6x 2 times. So what will happen? 2 root 6x. Correct? So we got our factor. What is our factor is 3x square minus root 6x plus root 6x, or you can write in this way also, plus 2 equal to 0. Correct? So let's find out 3x square minus root 6x plus into minus root 6x minus 2 equal to 0. Right? Now what can we take common? Can we take anything common? Now up to this step, I hope it is clear. After that, what are we going to do is, we have to solve with very carefully what exactly we are going to do. Can I write this part as a 3 as a root 3 into root 3? Correct? And similarly, 6 can I write root 3 into root 2? Why am I writing this? I will tell you. Right? So 3 I can write, let me just write here, root 3 into root 3 x square minus, this can be written as root 3 into 2 x. Similarly, this can be written as root 3 into root 2 x, and minus this can be written as root 2 into root 2 equal to 0. Can I write this? I told you 2 roots, root we can multiply inside, so 2 3 is 6, 2 3 is 6, root into root will become normal 2. Now take common. So can I take this common, which means root 3x is common. So what is remaining? Root 3x minus root 2 minus, what is common over here? I think this is plus, sorry, here root 2 is common, so root 3x minus root 2 is remaining. Similarly, these two parts are same, which means I can write root 3x minus 2 common, and here root 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So finally you are getting root 3x minus root 2 equal to 0, which means x equal to root 2 by root 3, or directly I can write root 2 by 3. Similarly, here also root 3x minus root 2 equal to 0, so x equal to root 2 by 3. Right, so this is how we can solve this particular question. We have a one root question in exercise also. Try solving that. In case if you are not getting, let us know, we will help you in that. Right, so pause the video to note it down, then we will move further and we will see how to do the formula method.